Hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh, the game closed. Let's see. Open it again. Let's have English and full screen mode. Okay, the sounds should be on. There we go. And just have the chat open. Okay, welcome to the stream. Hello, Bonnie. Bonnie, how is it going? How are you doing? You like a glass of cold milk at like 2 a.m. I get that. When I was younger, I was I often woke up in the middle of the night and just felt like I thirsty or something, or felt like I would like a comforting drink. But then most of the time, my parents would not allow me to drink milk. They would bring me water, and it was really disappointing. Yeah, but I do still think well, nowadays I drink oat milk, but damn, it's comforting. It's so comforting. Unlike water has like a sharp taste, kind of. It feels sharp when you drink it. It's not that comforting. It's more like it's only comfort when you're like hot or something. But I don't know. Otherwise, it's kind of drink the milk right out of the jug, right? Yeah, I've done that. I've actually mostly I do drink milk just from the package. Hello, Carchit, welcome to the stream. Usually I can't bother with a glass, you know. And glasses, like I've noticed, like if it's I just can't deal with normal sized glasses, and this is like quote unquote normal, you know, like glasses that are like maybe 2 deciliters big, like you can maybe fit 2 deciliters of liquid in it. That is way too small. I don't want to bother with it. So, anyway, so I was looking earlier the week when I was playing Ghost of a Tale, Ghost of a Tale or something like that. I was thinking like maybe I could just stream another stream this week. And I've been thinking of my options. I've been pondering about it. There were like multiple ones. Almost played Soma today. But then I remembered that I have a thumbnailing process for this game, and I have had it downloaded on my PC to push myself to play it finally. So I was like, something I could play, and I was like, well, instead of starting a new long game, we could just play a game you can finish in one stream. I heard this game is great. Yeah. So again, the story goes, I heard about a game, and then for many years I wanted to play it, and I had it on my wish list, and then bought it from sale or something like that. It's probably the same story. And I feel like this game is a kind of a classic, even though like I have had this feeling that this game is like a classic inside of a niche group of weeb horror gamers, or like amongst visual novels. And that's been like I don't have too many friends who have talked about this. I have not watched any video essays because I want to kind of play it. Like this game has had a lot of mystique around it. Like a lot of I have like I don't know what I expect about it, but I've heard it's good, and it just has this kind of mysterious vibe around it. Like, what is it about? What is that title? It's really interesting style. and so yeah. I've wanted to play it for a long time, and then I Ayo Oni. What is Ayo Oni? I don't think I have heard of Ayo Oni. Ayo Oni. Oh. Okay. Is this like a niche called classic amongst some group? I have not heard of it. Does that make me very uncultured? Am I lacking of central information? Well, anyway, I like had like this game has kind of built its image like very small. Like I have so little like information about this game, so it doesn't occupy too much memory space in my head. But it's been there insistently, and I feel like it's been there for a long time. But then I checked that the game was published in 2020. So I never played it. So no clue. Oh shit. Oh yeah, okay. Anyway, this game was released in 2020. What the heck? I don't know. I feel like for me it has built reputation, and I feel like it would be in like maybe from 2014 or something like that, but no, 2020. So I don't know. It has something to do with milk, maybe, or not. Maybe it's just a little pun. And I don't even know who has developed the game, where it's from, but and apparently it has 2 English versions, like original and improved. So maybe there's been like a bad English translation for the game at some point. I don't know. Also, I have heard this game is not. I'm into playing this vicariously. Let's go! Okay, let's go. I don't know how long this is, but I think this is gonna be a rather short stream, which is fine. I'm still getting kind of back to streaming. Still feeling a little out of it. But okay, yeah, let's go. Let's help buy milk. Okay. Write down your name. Also, guys, I successfully finally activated my Windows. I was going through like these cardboard boxes I had laying on my floor that had been waiting there for me to sort them out, and one of them had my Windows 10 product key. And I was finally able to do that. I've gotten so much shit from my friends for not having activated my Windows for so many years. I finally did it. And then when I've opened my computer today, it gave me a notification that Windows 10 will, like, they won't support it anymore from October onwards. So everyone is like pushed to use Windows 11, which is horrible because I just don't like the way it looks. Hello, Dr. Doom Jr. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Stoic, sorry. I just read the name first and then think, welcome to the stream. We are just about to begin. I was just talking about how I activated my Windows after a few years. The product key still worked, so even in the future when I build another computer, maybe, hopefully, I saw Witcher 4 trailer. It's looking so good. The whole comment section is about like just people commenting how they need to upgrade their hardware. And hopefully in the future, when Windows 10 is no longer supported, I can still use this product key and get then the supported Windows 11 in the far future. Milk inside of a bag, inside a bag of, yeah, it's a game. It's a short psychological horror visual novel game that we are playing. I have not that much previous knowledge about the game. So I guess we go. So this is gonna be maybe an hour stream or so. We'll see how it goes. What is this? I don't know. Yeah, we are helping someone to take milk, to buy milk. So I guess the story unwinds itself as we go forward. How are you doing, by the way, Stoic? How has your weekend been? I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. Holy shit, that's relatable. That is relatable. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm going to the store. By the way, is the game too loud? How am I doing? Today has been pretty good, actually. I had like a early birthday party and housewarming, like a late housewarming party with my friends yesterday evening and night. And it was just chill. It was nice. Got to hang out. And today we went to like, my apartment is next to like this space where artists make productions and stuff like that. So today they had like Christmas market. So a lot of artists brought like small stuff they sold. So I went there with my father's partner and bought a few nice stickers and stuff like that. So that really like brightened my day, seeing all the different kind of art. It was really inspiring. I was like, oh yeah, I need to do art too. I need to get back to doing art. And then we went to eat, and now I'm here streaming with you guys. Anxiety simulator, yes. I'm going to the store. By the way, just feel free to tell me if the game audio is too loud. Otherwise, we're just gonna go with these settings. Who are you talking to? Shut up and go already. Which one are we gonna go with? I mean, are we talking to ourselves or to... I mean, we were asked, can you help me go get milk? Go buy milk? And then inside, okay, so I wouldn't be that mean, but I wouldn't also ask who are you talking to. There's no good option here. I think the audio is fine for me. Okay, that's good, okay. I mean, it's just like sometimes people talk to themselves, or if they have sometimes people have voices. So I don't know, I mean, I guess we get more context if we ask questions that, provoke like answers instead of just action. So I guess we want some explanation. Who are you talking to? Oh my gosh, this reminds me of like this one time I was streaming and I was drawing or something, and it was an art stream. And I was like talking because of course, I want to talk when I stream. And then there was this person in chat who was like asking, who are you talking to? Why are you talking? And I was like, bruh, to the possible audience that could be. I don't know, I guess some people like watching streams that are quiet. I mean, I've seen a few streams sometimes being recommended to me, and when I click on it, it's mostly just silent and just a person doing art, which is fine, I guess, but I was a little dumbfounded by the question. I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? I mean, that's a valid idea. What happens to me when I play Sims is I start to like conceptualize a world and like everyday interactions and situations through like this Sims 4 game way. It's interesting. It's one of the reasons why I don't play Sims 4 that much. Like I play it rarely because it easily gets me into this, like I over consume it, and then I kind of get very detached from how real life works in a sense. I remember, for example, this one summer when I was younger, when I was still in school, like not university, and during the summer holiday I was mostly just playing Sims for weeks on. And then I went to school and I had to interact with people for the first time in a long time. And I was really horrified by the aspect of not being able to pause a conversation or something like that, or have like options, bubble options, and kind of test out things. I was like, the immediacy and like the immediacy of conversation and human interaction was terrifying for the first few days. What game? Well, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, So I thought, if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... It's a long silence. Where like a booba da Buddha? Almost. It's just like I was not like ready to speak. Someone would ask me a question and my head would be like empty. I'd be like, where's my bubble options, and can I take a pause and think about this, like what is happening? And it still happens sometimes. I've learned to interact with people in a way where I observe on Shrimp, where I'm mostly an observer. And so I always ask the questions and then listen and analyze, and then I'll make conclusions at my own time, at my own pace at home, and then like end the conversation on my end by myself. And then there's some situations where a person just breaks the pattern, and they're like in the midst of their like monologue, they suddenly are like, what do you think? And I'm like, I'm like not prepared because I'm not processing the information in a way where I would like make conclusions at that moment. And then I'm like left with like, oh my gosh, and then my thoughts are just all scattered, and I'm not really sure what the person even expects from my answer. This happened to me, the last time this happened to me was like 2 days ago. Crap, I forgot. Did we forget our lines? 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get... Whoa, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the I sound was longer than usual. Most people like talking about themselves. And it's a surprise when it's thrown back to, yeah, it is. Especially if it's been like a long pattern with the specific person, and then they just like break it. It's really, but it usually they still like to talk about themselves. So when they ask you a certain question, you can just be like, I wonder, and then create a question around it, and then throw back the ball. Like, okay, you continue your monologue. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello? Can I? Oh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Let's be like supportive here instead of very negative, okay? Don't worry. You mastered conversation, lol. It's easy. I had like this, like, I had this anxiety. I met my uncle for the first time in maybe 1.5 years or so, and I was really stressed beforehand because I was like, oh yeah, he's for sure gonna ask like all kinds of questions like, how has your life been during this year? Give me an analysis of Japanese society's state right now. And so we met, and he did, start the conversation with, how was Japan? And I was like, okay, let's apply this let's try this like strategy out. I give a little like vague answer, a broad answer, a little bit of this and that, so there's like some substance, like some themes we can take a hold on. And then my uncle can get excited because he has visited Japan, and then he can start telling his own interpretations, and that is what happened. And then I was able to direct my questions towards his working life, and then he was giving a long monologue about his thoughts relating to his work, so it worked out perfectly. my stress got reduced significantly when I realized that my strategy is gonna work like it usually does. Yeah. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 on the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Oh, I see. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. This is really interesting. So maybe I'm just really bad at reading, but it's very interesting. We have this character, and we can see this character's thoughts and stuff like that. But we are not the character. We are not playing from the main character's point of view. We are an outsider looking there, but we are somehow not a fully another character, I feel like. You're so stupid. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. Okay, let's go with the upper one. I got no clue what's going on at the moment. Yes. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. So we've been going to the store, we are walking to the store and practicing the lines of I would like a bag of milk or something like that. Like frequently I'm trying again and again, but it doesn't work. And then we notice that we have been walking with one foot on the grass, which could lead, I don't know if you've had ever. Do you guys have, I think it's a fairly common experience to be sometimes a little stressed out about like this feeling of inequality in body parts, like taking too many steps on one foot or stuff like that, like here, or with tiles on the like floor of like some, I don't know, shopping center or something like that. I don't know. I find it really relatable. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your food exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd. Oh wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up? Okay. Step 50. Take a step back to get your food exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour or so. You will be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Is this the internal conversation fathers have when they are going on their way to buy milk? Is this what happens to all fathers who go to buy milk? They get lost in these repetitive thoughts, endless void of conversation that turns them turns them very like into themselves. And they never even reach the milk, they just get lost on the way and never find their way out of their mind. Is this what it is? Does this explain all the lost fathers? Damn, really? Well, are we ready? Well, hell yes. I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... What is this? Is that like, The art is really difficult to get a hold of. This is like a shelf, right? And that is a person. With 2 sets of eyes. Oh. Excuse me, what? 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 Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. This has Yumaniki vibes. Yumaniki. Let me see Yumaniki. From 2007. Have you played Yumaniki? Do you think it's good? Excuse me, what? Oh. 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 What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? Let me drink. I made myself de-stressing tea. It's been a while since I last drank it. I don't know, I actually, even though I have bought like myself oat milk like during these past 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I actually have drunk so little tea that the milks have gotten bad, and that is very rare. I don't know why that is. It's a really old RPG maker game about exploring dreams. Oh yeah, because Yume is dream and Nikki is like diary, like a dream diary. It sounds interesting. Sounds like an interesting concept. What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that blah blah blah. Oh shit, sorry. I pressed something and the game just closed. Sorry. Let's try it again. Oh man. I hope this game is not like very buggy. Also, I hope we can continue where we left off. Nikita Ryukov? Shit, I'm sorry. I tried to take a screenshot for Steam of the void, but the game just crashed. So let's go quickly and take the same decisions we had. I don't know if this has like multiple endings or is it just like an experience. I do gotta say, like, I have talked about this in the past in my Senya's sacrifice stream. But there was a period of time when I was quite young, where I did have sorts of like these kind of like thoughts I wasn't able to really control. So I was like conversing in inside of my head with like multiple voices. So this kind of reminds me of that time, these kind of conversations we have, we see here, like we are the voice in this game. It's really interesting. It's like an unhealthy throwback, you know, TB. Okay, we have come back here. We just have to I don't think this game even has a save option, so I hope this doesn't like crash too many times. I just try not to press anything else but my mouse. Frightening image, I can show you, explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me blah blah blah. Something like that. That is a frightening image. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh! My oh! We got a Steam achievement! Oh! And you can actually see it too. That's great. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. What is an interlocutor? It just repeated after him. And I worked. Do it more often. Wait, it said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now? Person, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. Oh my gosh. My headspace has been like at times as crowded as this. Nowadays it's not that bad, but especially at the time when I did like hear voices when I was young, it was just like this, like constant stream of these kind of verbal conversations. It was really stressful. But I don't know. This is just my interpretation of the whole of the whole game. But I guess that's what making it interesting. But I don't know, I think this game somehow has really well captured that kind of state of mind I had. It's really fascinating. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack there are bags of milk. We both stand and the milk lies? Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here. That is really confusing. What? Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach out to take the milk. Or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. Come on. 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? The authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Right, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. But what is this? Now the game has changed structurally. So if it's... Wait, whose thoughts were those? Ours? I'm confused. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? These characters are very interesting looking. With the eyes and stuff, it's very fascinating. You have it. Give. I put away the bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Hey, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. Please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. Has that happened again? Breaking fourth wall, yeah. Damn. Buying bags of milk is really... I guess it's really traumatic for this main character. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? Let's stay constructive, okay? Let's stay like a helpful voice. Let's be the helpful voice here. Pay for the milk. Really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. 2 days? Is that just a figure of speech? Or should we take that literally? Thank you, goodbye. I walked down a similar street past the gas station. Okay, that is the first... Okay, I did... This art style is made... I really like it. It's very distinct. But sometimes it takes a little bit of time to understand what you're looking at. But this one had such a clear figure, like silhouette. I'm proud of myself. It's a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. Hello Lou, welcome to the stream. We have just managed to buy a bag of milk inside a bag. And now we are heading home and thinking about physical therapy memories. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramid structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. I wonder if this psychological horror element is just like this getting lost in the thoughts and like the chaos in it, or if there's gonna happen something. Like, is there gonna be something more, or is it just like the inside of a head experience? Like some external, is there gonna be some external actor or something like that? How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you? A mile-long bar of ice cream. I mean, I can kind of imagine the physical sensation for me, what it would mean to feel like a mile-long ice cream bar. But otherwise, like a maze of thoughts or real horror. Yeah, which one it would be? The biggest fear in this game is talking to people. I mean, I think talking to people is a horror a lot of the time. Although my current job that I do forces me to talk to people every day, every shift, a lot of people, which has been going okay, but it's still quite horrible and stressful, and I find myself like constantly like, I don't know, like I find my hands like very stiff, like I have my fingers in like a fist or something like that, or I push like my nails against my palms or something like that constantly when I'm talking. Like I suddenly like come to the realization of, oh, I'm actually like, my muscles are very tense, and often I'm really exhausted after the shifts. And there's been multiple times where I just lay on the floor, lay on the floor at least like a half an hour recharging, doing nothing after the shifts. That is probably not a good thing, but currently I don't have too many options when it comes to jobs, so this is what I'm doing. But the social anxiety, it has gotten easier, but I think there's still a long way to go if it's ever gonna go away. I doubt it. Okay, back to the game. As if I'd tell you what it feels. Oh, right, how it feels to be a mile-long ice bar, like what it means. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water and milk in the volume of air occupied by me is about 30:1. The ratio of water to milk in the volume of air occupied by me. Oh, right, yeah. I was like, oh no, mathematics, and I really had to like push my brain to work on that a little bit, what that means. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the sit plane? Gently, heel, toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for my mere concentration. Hey, watch out! I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. What the fuck? Of all the things in this game I did not expect a sudden bear occurrence. a sudden bear bear scene. Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? Oh, brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? Ah, I see. You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? These are both shit options, but the world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. Interesting. I wanna, like, after playing this game, I really wanna read theories about this game, or like interpretations, how people like approach this. I'm fairly sure there's gonna be at least 2 like analysis videos by some like smaller channels on YouTube. Because I feel like this leaves a lot of space in a way for people to make their own conclusions about what is happening here and why my journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully, and I feel like crying. A cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Hello Schmidt, welcome to the stream. We are playing a psychological horror visual novel game. We have managed to buy milk, and now we are walking home with a bag of milk inside a bag, and we almost got run over by the truck, and now we're talking about the road from gas station to home, or from store to gas station. How are you doing? Right now I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? I'd say we go with the silence option. You know what? What? This isn't a character in a visual novel. I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. Breaking the fourth wall again, I see. What does "it could hurt your recovery" mean? Let's go with the upper one, if you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a taut block. Oh, do you guys do like visualizations of your verbal thoughts, or thoughts in general? Like when I was really young, this is like in kindergarten, I had like this idea of a ghost friend. First of all, a ghost friend I had in my head, whose name I think was Pilvi, which means cloud. So I had a friend ghost cloud in my head, and visualization of it, who lived in a space, who was, it was like an area, like I guess it was instead of this kind of like a spacecraft kind of thing in space floating, and cloud would always be only mostly be in one room with like a big screen there, and then it had like a few buttons below, and we would converse with cloud about my thoughts, and my thoughts would come there, and my thoughts would materialize inside of that screen and stuff like that. Have you guys also those kind of things? I think I would imagine it's pretty like usual. There's also like sometimes, and this has been like developing during the past 6-7 years, but sometimes when I think verbally, somehow like my muscle memory of using a keyboard activates, And then I can't think without also mentally tapping a keyboard and writing what I think. And if I'm like misspell, I need to like press backward from the keyboard. And it's really frustrating because thoughts could fly. They could go in sonic speed, right? But because I need to think of my words at the same time as I write them in a mental keyboard, it makes it slower. So I have less, like I have to think very slowly. It's really hard to push away from that. Something needs to distract me to get out of the like keyboard idea thing. If I'm thinking about bad memories, etc., I imagine I'm locking these thoughts behind a wall and it works. Yeah, that sounds... Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have those kind of things. I've heard that, like, I was talking with my father, and he says that he has like a mental palace, like in Sherlock Holmes or something. He's like this idea of an archive where he can just go and get his thoughts from. It's really interesting, I think. I have like another me in my head that I talk to when I think about stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm really fascinated by the idea of having clones. And something I've been thinking maybe I want to explore through maybe a comic or like a short novel or something like that. But sometimes I'm like, when I feel stuck or something like that, I imagine myself sitting with another me. True, it's mentally, yeah. Oh man, I think it's just really interesting to converse with people like about how we conceptualize things and how we think. Another thing is also, I remember back in elementary school we were talking about calendars, like how do you visualize a year or a calendar? And for me, a year moves in like not clockwise. It goes in a circle that is not clockwise. And it's like this pie of 4 sectors, and on the right side, like on a compass where west would be, there would be spring, and then up would be summer, and then wait, now I said it wrong, sorry, let's start again. So on the right side where is east on a compass, there would be spring, then it would rise up where north would be on compass, that's where summer is, and then it falls into autumn on the west side, and then below is like winter. And that's how I conceptualize a year, as like this kind of like a climb uphill of this circle. Not clockwise, but the other way around. What do you call like non-clockwise direction? Anyway, so we climb and then we fall down to winter. And then everyone was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Of course it's clockwise. And then it's someone like, no, I don't imagine it as a circle. A year is like these papers that fall from up to down. And I was like, what? And it was really fascinating. Sorry, I'm getting like off topics here. Out of the corner of my eye. Counterclockwise, thank you. Counterclockwise, that is the expression. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. And it was a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I moved closer, placed a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raised my head to the sky. Did we skip something? I don't know. I guess we are looking at the sky. Could those be like trees, and then behind, like in the middle, there's like an opening to the sky or something like that? Could it be that? Or are those clouds? We only have 2 seasons here in Australia, really, summer and autumn. I've always pictured the year as 2 sides of a playing card. One side as the sun, the other is blank. That is really fascinating. I wouldn't have even imagined such a thing. But I guess it makes sense. Oh, this is very interesting. Now listen. I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? I have a guess. Okay. Maybe. I will be honest with you, and I expect the same from you. Please. Do you know what I'm talking about? I say maybe. I will be honest with you, and I expect the same from you. Please. Do you know what I'm talking about? I continue with maybe, but does the game not, like, recognize this answer? I heard in Australia there's no winter, it's actually the hottest time there. Yeah, December. I can't, I don't know, it's just... When I first tried to imagine a Christmas without snow, like during summer, it made me really confused. But I guess that is how Earth works, I guess. Would the best time of the year to visit Australia be like during autumn or spring? Like that would be like during October maybe, or during like April or something like that. Because, you know, to avoid the worst heat, so it's not too chill either. What do you know what I'm talking about? I want to answer maybe. Do you not recognize this? Let's answer yes. Please capitalize it. You're ruining the narrative. Okay. What if I say maybe with a capital letter? Big. Come on. Okay, let's say yes. Just for the sake of it. Really? I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? June, July, you think is the best time of the year to go visit Australia? To be honest, I haven't read any visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now it cost me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. They must seem crazy and weird to you. Uh-huh. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Oh yeah, I remember my early birthdays there was always snow, and not anymore, and even after a few years now, it's still surreal to me how rarely we get snow anymore. That is interesting. Snow in September. Snow in September. I guess there have been years when it has snowed in some parts of Finland during December. Maybe during late September. But usually it's like... I feel like usually the first snows come during like earlier October. But who knows anymore because of climate change. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Yes. Really? Of course I'm not gonna ask if you don't want to talk about it. Of course you couldn't help but ask. Oh, come on, bruh. Have more faith in me as a listener. I don't force people to talk about things. If they seem uncomfortable, I give them the choice. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Then I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later I would have brought it up. So really that interested in what happened to me? I won't waste time. What do you see? Oh, that's a person, isn't it? Like... Am I delusional? I see a person, like these are the eyes, these dark two dots are like the eyes, and this is like the hair, and these are like hands. It's like a person laying on the ground, but maybe the feet have like splattered, like the lower part has like splattered. Laying person. Well, whatever. Let's say you. Maybe that's what the game wants. I don't know. That's like what I can see here. What other options are there to see? Anyway. This is my dad. Oh shit. You also see a person. It's dad. I mean, I was close enough. I see the similarity. Clearly, they are related. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Sorry, I should not have raised my voice. Don't you worry about it. I can't raise my voice or my neighbors will be bothered. Oh, I just realized you have to type in your answer and not choose from pre-given answers. Yeah, this part has that kind of option here. Otherwise the game has been like giving you like one to three options to choose from to answer. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. Shrimp guys. This is my last memory. And a long gap. Strange. Very strange. Today's the first time I've ever been able to buy something in the store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however. I think it's more ego merit. I kept thinking, we mustn't screw up in front of the reader. Or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. Schmied. The emoji. The emoji are pretty good for the situation. Oh, but seriously, it's you know, I do like people who are like straightforward. But It's always curious to see the situations unwind where someone's just very upfront about like some traumatic loss. um, Hello Flash, welcome to stream. How it's going? It's pretty good. I'm enjoying myself with a very heavy game. Like the topics are heavy. It provokes a lot of thoughts. I think it's been simple and short, but I think it's been very effective. I like it. I like this game. And I think we got the good ending where we helped the person to buy milk instead of a bag, but now I'm curious what the ending would be like if we were very unhelpful. Should we replay the game after we are done with this run and do all the bad options? Should we do that? And yet I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad, well, you know, day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any differences between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you. That was very rude of you. What? Why is that our option? No! Shut the fuck up! Game! We were having a wholesome moment going on. Bruh. Oh no. I'm going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day, like a ritual, I stop being afraid of heights altogether. This reminds me of game, that's enough of that. This reminds me of a building I have seen. I think it was like, I don't know what, I somehow like, if I remember correctly, I saw a YouTube video about a building that has like this circular, you know, yard, and that building was very tall and a lot of people committed suicide there. Why? I don't know, it's just somehow I see that. So rude, yeah. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. But I'm under the influence of drugs. Terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Why is this shape like a gun? Oh. Hello? Oh, that's Mom. Did you bring the milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed? Yes, Mom. Milk bought. ... Do you guys want to do another run where we choose the bad So mom is a Japanese yokai. Maybe. Do you guys want to do another run where we take like all the like bad options, like the worst options, like so rude options? Should we be unconstructive and unhelpful and see where the game goes? This shouldn't take as long because we can just skip on some parts. How should we do? I'm kind of curious though. Like I feel like this game has multiple endings. I do gotta say I really like the game. I understand why people like the game. I would be interesting. I wonder if the developer has made any other things, like other games, or written something or some art. I think I would be interested in like checking it out at some point. That's mom. That reminded me of one time when I was young and I stood up in the middle of the night and I wanted to get something from the kitchen, and that was around the time where Ghost Girls in ... I guess you're gonna continue that message. That sounds like a terrifying memory though. If that reminds you, that face reminds you of something. I mean, I feel like I think those kind of like faces, like kind of mask-like faces with like dark, like empty eyes, are still like very like minimalistic. I think those are very effective in creating discomfort. And that was around the time when ghost girls in white dresses and so on with black hair were the go-to thing in horror, and my mom stood in the hallway and my heart stopped for a second. Oh god. That sounds really scary actually. Yeah. I don't think I have had too many experiences like that. When I was young, I was kind of afraid of the dark. I think I've mostly grown out of it. I'm not afraid of the dark, I'm just restless if I feel like, I don't know, in the dark sometimes because I just don't see anything. It was one of the first times I saw her without glasses too. Ah, I see, yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, I wanna test the game out where we take the bad options. We're gonna go with that. Help me buy milk. Write down your name. Ryuki bad. Oh, dab. No, no, I was supposed to bad. Ryuki dab. No. Oh. Anyway, so let's go. Second run. And the bad choices. Yes, evil route, yes. Let's do the dabbing route. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Shut up and go already. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. Haha, the dabbing. So, once again. Hello, can I get... Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the I sound was a little longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I... I wish I hadn't said anything. Haha, loser. Don't insult me, please. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. Okay, I feel like taking the like evil responses or the bad responses just like cut out a lot like some interaction. I feel like this was much shorter now than the first time. Time to be a Sith Lord. What is a Sith Lord? Why do I not understand that? I feel like this is like shorter. We just cut off like some content for the evil answers. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 on the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Now this is new, I think. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You're so stupid. Ooh, okay. Not this time. Steve achievement. Looks like Ryuki bad doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. Write down your name. Ryuki less bad? Ryuki dab? I hope you can do it better than Ryuki bad. Means to embrace the dark side. It's from Star Wars, Ryuki. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not a Star Wars person. Although Epic Games had Star Wars Lego game, one of them, like 2020 released one or something like that. I had that for free, and I think I got it. So maybe I'll get more informed about Star Wars when I play the Lego Star Wars game. I'm sorry, I'm uneducated about Star Wars. I have seen the movies, I have seen all the movies, but I just don't remember much about them. Like, they had some characters and some character moments I enjoyed, but otherwise I just haven't gotten into it. I just haven't gotten into it. Although I did play like a Lego Star Wars like game, like very early Lego Star Wars game on PS2, I think. But yeah, I'm sorry. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. Okay, let's be constructive. ... Or what game? Let's ask what game. Oh no, we asked about the game last time. Shit, we should have been quiet. And then we need to do the less bad. We need to do the dab run. Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, how can I get? Less. Who knows? Okay, let's be helpful. If I turn evil in the store, what happens? You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't know, I guess the game really does encourage you to be helpful and good and kind. Maybe the game doesn't have an evil run. Maybe the game is structured in a way that if you're evil, you can't win. You have to be kind and good. Okay, let's continue. Where's the next evil answer? When can we be bad? And as I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Ryuki's gonna embrace the dark side again. Oh, can I? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh, excuse me, what? Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Oh. 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 What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explain won't be enough. And here we have the void. They'll tear her out eventually. Something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh. Oh. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. It's darkness, our old friend. Yes. By the way, if you're interested in seeing me seriously play the, like go through all the conversations instead of like skipping them like now, my first run was going through it properly, so you can check it out afterwards. I just really want to see if I can end this game in a bad way. Just repeat it after him. And it worked. Do it more often. But it said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. He's trying to distract me. Okay, we go to the cashier. Is there... No. Okay, now we are at the bag. Yes. To buy milk. Yes, we are here to buy the milk. What do you expect me to say? I guess something like not here. Okay. First evil response. You're getting on my nerves. You don't want to help me at all, do you? I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. Come on, come on. 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. I remembered what these games were called. Visual novels. And by the way, my numbers are written there. Yes, you know. Okay. So we are gonna go to the cashier. Please, give me another evil response. Maybe because we weren't evil enough? Because we weren't evil enough, maybe there truly is no evil ending. Or will there be an ending where Mom will throw us out of the window? Hey. What? Okay, evil. They hate you. Why? You're stupid and worthless. You're not even capable of going to the store to get milk. I hope Mom throws you out of the window though. Even in flight you'll think it's just a fun ride. Hold up, gun. Put the milk in the bag. Which one are we gonna take? Is this gonna end up... Like, my question is, if we go way too hard on the main character, are we not able to finish the game? And... Or is there like a dab version, like not too evil, where we can get closer to the ending? Is there like 3 tiers? Like too evil, not too evil, and then good run. Like, how is this? Which are we gonna take? Like, can we little by little create this feeling of unconfidence in the main character? that leads to her breaking at the end, causing a second ending? Or is this, is the unconfidence not enough to lead into another ending? Okay, let's try the harsh one, but then we have to come back here again. Shit. No. I mean, we're already at the cashier, but we haven't bought the milk. I'm gonna Google now. Should wait. Ryuki wants to have a good place morality discussion with the game. Yes! Can we discuss it, game? Okay, let's buy the bag of milk, and I think there's possibility for evilness afterwards. What are you talking about? Nothing. You're pathetic. Why are you telling me this? Oh no, okay, so this is another point where the game can end then, right? Because if we take this, it takes us back to this. And the only way forward is just paying for the milk. Or otherwise we're just gonna go home. Good Place is an American TV show where bad choices making woman died and wakes up in heaven. The Good Place in an American TV show where a bad woman died. The Good Place is the name of an American TV show where a bad woman died and wakes up in heaven. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why it was so hard for me to internalize what was saying, process the message. She's then assigned her perfect partner and a partner and then confesses to him that she's a bad person and she tries not to get a divorce discovered. That sounds interesting. Is it good TV show? Like, is the writing and directing and acting good? Okay, let's buy the milk and then be evil. Because I don't want to come here again. I'm fairly sure the game would just end with us not having the bag of milk. Yeah, now we are on our way back. Yes, we love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. Gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? You're just a weirdo. Okay, that is evil. That is an evil choice. I'm sharing with you and you. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the city plane? Gently heel toe, a count in my mind. Yes. Hey, watch out! I consciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. I'm walking here. Did you see that? How brazen it was struck? Oh really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. Oh, now we're too... Okay, here. You're sick. An evil answer. I'd say it was pretty good overall, discussing theories about morality from real-world philosophers. Michael is my favorite character. Where can you watch it? Is it something that could be downloaded on the internet or the Good Place? It's on Netflix, 2016, and it has 4 seasons. Okay. Okay, I mean, I could give it a shot. I do like a good conversation about morality. You're sick. Looks like Ryuki dab doesn't help me at all. No! No! I guess I'll try something else next time. Bruh. Let's drink. I do appreciate it though. I'm gonna say appreciate it though about the game. Like, this is psychological horror, but it forces you to choose kindness and helping. I like that. I like that message. I think that's really wonderful. I think that is lovely. We need more games like this. We need more kind games. Not the dab run. I know, right? The dab run didn't work. I tried to be clever about it. But there's only one end. There's only one true ending. I wonder though, there's like Steve achievements. Oh my gosh, I can't get over the Steve achievement. I tried to say Steam achievement, but I always end up saying Steve achievement. So, I have 100% all achievements, so there's no other ending to game. Ryuki not dab enough. Man, the game is not handling, and the game can't. the game cannot contain my dab. It just can't. I need a DLC just for a dab run. No, but I do appreciate it that the game does want, like, you probably can only take 2 or 3 batches before you get this ending. But I mean, if there was an alternative ending where we reach home and see mom again, that would be a Steam achievement. But I have 100% completion for the game, so I'm using meta now. I'm thinking about this now. But I've said this already, but I like the idea that the game developer wants you to, forces you to play with kindness. I think that is something we should have in more games. Says the person who always tries to run a quote-unquote pacifist run and then ends up a murderer, but you know, I can always try. I really like this game. The way it describes these mental states and ways of thinking, it's just, I think it's very nice. It's short, simple, works, relatable. You probably can only take 2. Yeah, right. I already read that. Well. Oh, so there is a save. Oh shit. So there was a save option for the game. Don't we'll try the pacifist run and end up with body surrounding them in game? Yeah. Oh, are you supposed to write, don't we all try the pacifist run and end up with bodies surrounding them in the game? Yeah, that applies to me. For example, my my great adventures with the game Vampyr. At the beginning I was like, maybe I could be a pacifist, and then I blame the game. I think the game forces you to suck on a person. And then I gave up, and now I'm plotting on sucking every single person in the game. We should get back to Vampyr. I want to play it. I need to check out the previous 2 VODs or read some like lore to catch up on what's going on there, and then I need to recheck the controls because I have forgotten already about the fighting, how combat works in the game. Yeah, but it's what happens all the time. I'm like, I'm a pacifist person. I'm a good person, and then I end up not like that. Another pacifist. A game I want to play a pure pacifist run for is Undertale. I'm not yet sure how we are gonna approach it, but that is I wanna replay the game with a true pacifist run. The games I have are usually strategy or Eldritch survival games. Mm. Yeah, I think nearby weeks I'll start Soma, and maybe I'll do the second chapter of Amnesia, talking about survival games, and that led me to think about horror. It would be also nice to finish up Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. We have years 3 and 4 left, so that's like two streams, approximately, of 3 to 4 hours long streams if I want to play 1 year at a time. I have like this Google sheet I use to Osama would be interesting, and Amnesia too. Nice. Yeah. Amnesia, the first chapter was quite interesting, but I think some of the puzzles were just really annoying, so I ended up using a guide at the end because I was just really stuck. But it was chill. Yes, apparently Soma is made by the same developer, so that is very interesting to like compare the games. If there is some like distinct features that could repeat or something like that, reminding of the creators. Yeah, I don't know, because I've just heard a lot of good things, like in quite a few video essays I've listened to. They mention Soma, and often converse or like discuss like the philosophical questions Soma apparently attempts to like touch. And I like deep games, so I would be interesting to see if Soma can deliver what kind of conversations Soma could deliver or provoke us into having, or stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm currently thinking of what kind of thumbnail I should make for Soma. I started already, so sketching is the next thing, and then making the thumbnail. Yeah, I have this Google sheet. I was about to end my sentence, which started like this. So I have these Google sheets for all the games I am playing or I attempt to play at some point. I was looking, like, I have so many unfinished games, so we need a strategy here. We need to think this through now. We need to aggressively get some of them to end. Oh boy. Well, it was lovely to play a bag milk instead of a bag instead of a milk, or bag of a milk instead of bag, whatever. It was lovely to play this game, which was like possible to play in one stream, so it won't be left hanging. Yeah. All right. I really like this. I said it already, but I really like the game. Now let's close it. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. I really need to catch you when you stream Soma, because I want to discuss it live with you and everybody. A thumbnail with tentacles and crabs. Tentacles and crabs? Why? Because it has, because it has those creatures I saw. All right. I'll take that into consideration, and I'll add tentacles and crabs into the thumbnail. Let's do that. I'll have tentacles and crabs in the Soma thumbnail. I like the vibe of this game. This milk of bag. What? Milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of fuck. I get it. I really like the game too. Maybe I'll revisit it in the future too. Let me see the store page. It's on sale now. It's in 50% sale, so you can get it for 74 cents. The normal price would be 1.5 euros, so it's not that expensive, guys. It's not that expensive. Soma is in the ocean, and the ocean has way too many horrible creatures. Yeah, the sea is really scary. Oh, not maybe what makes it scary is because it's so unknown, and because it, as a human, if you're in the water, it's just like it's kilometers deep, and the pressure, or you just can't breathe anymore. Bagged milk is still wild to me as an American. In what countries do you have bagged milk? Let me Google this. I need to know. I need to know. Countries with bagged milk. Could UK be? United Kingdom, Israel, Mexico, India, Uruguay, Argentina, Ecuador, Colombia, and Russia are smitten with sacks. What? Excuse me, what is that wording? Smitten with sacks? Bro, what the fuck? Canada isn't the only country that sells milk in bags. Also, Canada does that. Another place says South Africa, Argentina, Uruguay. How do you pronounce that? Hungary and China. Interesting. World Atlas, countries that use milk bags, 2019. Canada smitten with sacks. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, Canada. Milk bags are quite common in parts of Canada. Interesting. DuPont introduced bagged milk in Canada in 1967, and the innovation became famous in Canada since polybags are cheaper, less delicate, and lighter than bottles. The shift from bottles to milk bags was fueled by the introduction of the metric system in the country. Bagged milks are widely sold in East Canada, but not commonly in western parts of the country. Interesting. The United Kingdom, Sainsbury initiated a pilot experiment of supplying bagged milk in the United Kingdom in 2008. The project was targeting 35 stores, and the milk was being sold at the same price as the 1.1 liters plastic bottled milk. 1.1 liters, alright, because UK also uses like mixed measurements, right? The bagged milk was introduced to other parts of England in 2010. Interesting. And milk bags became the typical type of packaging milk in Israel during 1960s, when they stopped using glass bottles. The price of these bags is regulated by the Israeli government. Therefore, there is a price difference between bagged milk and milk sold in cartons and bottles. Interesting. I don't know. I feel gross when I hold liquid in a bag. I trust cardboard packages better. Plastic bottle milk. Excuse me. Oh, it's so disgusting. I just feel that fluids in a bag is so weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, microplastics too. Yeah, although, have you heard like apparently, and I guess this should no longer be surprising, but there has been like microplastics found in brain. Yeah, Guardian released like this article in August that there's been microplastics infiltrating brain tissue. There's nowhere left untouched. The studies show. Like, we are just so filled with plastic. Our brains are plastic. That is a terrifying thought, that we have plastic in our fucking brains. Yeah, carton milk. Yeah. Variety in use. Some milk is carton, some is plastic bowl. I don't know. Also, I feel like bags are so difficult to handle, right? Like, it just it doesn't stay in form. So if you want to like, how do you pour milk from a bag to a glass? Like, does it have a like small hole in it or something? It's just, it seems really difficult to handle. Like the carton milk, it's bad. The package is solid. You can just pour the milk out of there like comfortably. Soon will be 10% microplastics. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. I saw milk here, obviously in cardboard cartons, glasses, and like very rarely bagged. I never saw it on a plastic bottle. Plastic bottle milk. Oh man. Plastic bottle milk. I mean, in Japan I bought by accident like this like fruit thing. That was, I thought it was like fruit juice. I didn't really look at it too closely. I was like, oh yeah, it's a Kuramoro. And then when I got it, I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's like, it had like this smoother texture, and it had milk inside of it. So I guess I have drank milk from a plastic bottle. And the one I saw has a hole on one of the corners. That is just, that just sounds so impractical. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Japan mystery fluid's interesting. Yes, it was truly a mystery fluid. Yeah, I was feeling kind of bad, but then I learned to avoid that because I don't want to like, if I can avoid drinking milk, like cow milk, I'll avoid it. So then I bought another fruity beverage from the vending machines. No longer problems with milk. All right. Oh, actually, milk in a plastic bottle isn't that surprising. Like, don't like a lot of parents feed their children from like plastic bottles with like fake nipples on them, right? Fake nipples, whatever. You know, when kids suck from a bottle, those are usually like plastic, right? I guess there's glass options too, but I feel like a lot of them are plastic because, you know, the child would knock it over or something. In that context, plastic bottle milk is not that surprising. Yeah, yeah. I haven't been thinking about milk this much in a while. I wonder, is there a father, like, a father milk simulator or something like that? I want to see, like, because, you know, of course there is Roblox, be a dad and get milk simulator, all endings. Because I was just thinking about it because, you know what, I made the joke about the game being actually the true story of what happens to fathers that go and get milk. But now I was thinking maybe someone has used that concept and that meme to make a game, and now it seems there is such a game on Roblox. But yeah, why wouldn't there be a game of this? Why would there not be a game of being a dad buying milk with multiple endings? Interesting. Maybe I'll I don't know, it seems to be targeted to a very different audience than who I am. Yeah, I mean, don't most Roblox players or like Roblox users or players, aren't they usually quite young? Okay, anyway, this was a good stream, around almost 2 hours. We got to experiment with the game. I'm happy I have finally played it because it's been in my mind and I've been thinking about it for a while and stuff like that. Like, I should play it, and now I finally made the thumbnail and played it. I'm also actually quite like the thumbnail. I didn't put that much time into it. not that I put that much effort into my thumbnails anyway. You know, I'm bad at drawing, but you know, I made it, and I think the thumbnail also turned out okay. And my cousin's kids play Roblox. Yeah. I don't know. Wasn't there some kind of controversy around Roblox and children and the developers? Roblox controversy. The trouble with Roblox, the video game empire built on child labor? Wait. What is this now? Seems interesting. Proponents argue that by teaching children how to make, market, and sell their creative work, Roblox equips young people with a set of valuable skills for the digital workplace. Okay. So has there been like some kind of child labor usage thing going on? Also, yeah, the problem with predators. Yeah, that was like the thing. I was wondering if there was some predatory controversy. I mean, most games targeted to children have like issues maybe sometimes with that. Child labor? There's like one every month, it feels like. Really? You see, I'm so far away from Roblox. I don't like I asked about it in one of my streams, and people were kind enough to kind of explain it to me, but I still, it's like it's a platform for creating games, right? It has the games. It's like a game making engine kind of, right? Or something like that. I don't know, where people can play different kind of games and make. Shutters, yeah, that is a problem with the kids games. Yeah. Yeah, adults going there, and then yeah, I've been watching like some like video essays about some children's games having those kind of troubles, and it's really disgusting. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should stay away from Roblox. It's just it has this kind of image for me, but I don't know. It's mostly with third-party devs crafting games with Roblox assets and engine and so on. Something like they can play and make and some sell games, I think. Okay. Is it like you upload the Roblox like application or software or whatever, and then through that you can find games, or do you have that and then you download like game files that are run with the like a kind of like a mother application, mother software or something like that? Or is it like, do you find inside of Roblox, like when you open it on your computer, then you can like search for games, or how is it like? Those devs are like weirdos. Yeah, I've heard that, but you know, it's not a subject one likes to involve themselves like that much with, you know. Like, I don't particularly enjoy reading about corrupt and unpleasant developers, but yeah, I have heard some rumors. You can only imagine, yeah. Oh well. Luckily, we don't have to touch Roblox if we don't have to. Like someone kind of rebuilt a Call of Duty game inside of Roblox, or did by Daylight. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I also like, I have never played Call of Duty games. I just know they're popular. And a little while ago, I got like video essays regarding Call of Duty recommended to me by the algorithm, and like discussing the kind of aspects of the games that rewrite and interpret historical events and like the consequences and implications of that, and then like the war propagation and stuff like that. It was very, very interesting. It gave me like much more information on what Call of Duty actually is, and like and the themes around it. It made me understand more maybe about the whole thing. In general, I think like war games are kind of fascinating to analyze, like and like the issues around them and stuff like that. Yeah, just 2 examples. Yeah. I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. Aren't there like there's multiple games of them, right? Because in the past, because people call the franchise just Call of Duty in like singular, and so I'm like, it's like one game, and then I think about it as like an online like CS or Overwatch, like similar kind of thing. But then I realized it's not like that at all, which was like surprising to me. And yeah, and then I watched the analysis videos about like their plots and messages and depictions and stuff like that. Yeah, made me not want to play them. I don't think I want to touch the games, maybe. But it's also, yeah, there was like the one of the video essays was just like the main point they discussed through Call of Duty is like the ethical considerations when it comes to like playing games depicting wars, like real life wars. Call of Duty nowadays is more about the spectacle than an anti-war message or historical accuracy. Yeah, agree. Yeah. That's like what they said in the video essays too. It was very interesting, I think. And this is like when I think about like violence in video games in general, like I think about that aspect too, like how cruel acts and war are made into an entertainment. That I, for a moment, I stopped to think, do I really want to play this? Is this who I am? And then I pushed the thought away and played them anyway. But that was one thing I was thinking when I was playing Doom. Like Doom thematically and by content and plot and all that makes me think like maybe this is not a game I want to play, but but I did think it was like just as a game with its mechanics and history and role in the development of gaming industry. That's like what kept me playing it specifically. I'm really into Terraria again. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. We started playing Terraria with my friend. We have not continued, but I want to get more into Terraria. I feel like I played it through, not maybe through to the end, but we played like a big part of the Calamity version of the game. So I have not played like the vanilla version of the game at all. And because my ex was like a well informed about the game and had played it a lot, it was mostly like me just like going along. So I didn't really understood or learn a lot of aspects of the game. So I've been thinking I want to play like at my own pace and like learn the game like, properly. I feel like Doom made violence good because it's against fictional demons from Mars and not like a group of people that exists in real life. But doesn't Doom have like this anti-fascism, like actually the people are Nazis? But like isn't that the like underlying message there? Is Doom about killing Nazis? Let's see. Because like I kind of understood it like that. Maybe I'm very wrong. It just felt like it had like this kind of underlying message. Or maybe I'm just mixing it badly with Wolfenstein. Because Wolfenstein has Nazis, right? So I was like, maybe Doom also. the Calamity Terraria was a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that was Wolfenstein. Yeah. But I don't know. Like for some reason, it just made me think about like fight against Nazis when I was playing Doom. Although I do understand it's like demons and into space and stuff like that, but yeah. Still like the act of shooting and like warlike situations are made into entertainment, even if it's like against zombies or demons or stuff like that. Although I do feel like it's much more approachable when it's not human you're actually fighting against, or that it's like based on like World War II events, which is like just absurd. It sounds absurd to me a little bit. So it was not about Nazis at all. Fictional violence is a popular medium. Just look at Halo. Yeah, it is. I mean, feel like I feel like a big majority of games are about violence, like fictional violence, which is interesting. But the kind of violence against whom and what kind of narratives and what kind of world building is in hand, I think, affect things. And they both came out around the same time-ish and had the same like Windows Labyrinth graphic. Yeah, I think Wolfenstein came first and then Doom followed after like a year or two after or something like that. Yeah. Like Wolfenstein maps and stuff like that. Like Wolfenstein, like technology and stuff of Wolfenstein enabled Doom to become or to materialize or to be developed. I think that's how it went. Yeah. Oh well. Speaking of violence, I am gonna start attempting to try out Fallout 1, the very first Fallout game. I have the thumbnail. I have had the thumbnail ready for so long. I just haven't had like a good like spot where I feel like okay, now we go for it because it's such a different game in style and also what I have played in the past. I've heard that some of the Fallout games might have like pacifist runs, but I don't know much about the Fallout games. I have just heard a lot of positive, like people saying like, though they're very good games. So it just came to my mind, think about like guns. Oh boy, yeah. But we'll be trying Fallout 1 too at some point. All right. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It was nice chatting with you. I felt good streaming today. I really liked the game. Oh, Fallout 1. I saw so many videos, so many essays about The Last of Us, but never played it. Yeah, I've been trying to not see too many like spoilers about it, but I think some video essays have covered like Fallout 3 or something like that, like a more recent Fallout. But I haven't seen much, like many people talk about Fallout 1, except for like when people have like talked about narration and like writing, like they complement Fallout 1 writing and then use it as a comparison for some other like games. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming to the stream. I also really enjoyed it. I was at first a bit worried, like, is it gonna be okay? But I felt like this was a very good stream. A lot of interesting conversations, and the game was fun, and it was lovely to talk with you guys. For the Soma game streams, I'll try my best to schedule it ahead of time, like so it's not like in half an hour. Oh shit! Now we're gonna play it. Like it's I'll try to announce about it early enough so people, if people are interested in seeing me play Soma, they can also prepare. And thanks for watching. If anyone's watching the board, thank you for watching, and yeah, I think I'll be streaming again next week, at least once or maybe twice. It really depends. I'm gonna go for a cruise for 3 days to Sweden, so it might be just 2 streams next week. But yeah, I'll see you guys, and hope you have a good rest of the whatever time of the day it is. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Alright, good night, it's me, and see you another time. Bye bye. Bye bye.